The Illawarra's remaining Nissen and Quonset Huts from the former Balgownie Meadow Migrant Hostel are under threat again. We saved them from demolition in 2003 and it is time to protect them again. The University of Wollongong has submitted 2 development applications to allow the St George Illawarra Dragons NRL Club to build a community and high performance centre. But for this to happen, the University of Wollongong wants to move the 3 huts from their present position and place them in another area of the Innovation Campus. The Community and High Performance Centre will see the construction of 2 football fields and a 2-storey building with a car park behind. This means that once the Nissen and Quonset Huts are relocated and construction of the St George Illawarra Dragons NRL Club Community and High Performance Centre is completed, the huts will be sandwiched between 2 car parks. On one side, the Community and High Performance Centre car park, and on the other side, the University of Wollongong Students' Accommodation car park, and then the Students' Accommodation and Dining Hall buildings. The present location of the huts is the closest depiction of what the area was like during the years the migrant hostel was in operation. There was very little surrounding the hostel in the 1950s and 60s, only a few private residences of locals. The proposed relocation site does nothing to provide a sense of what the hostel may have been like when it is surrounded by modern buildings, cars and infrastructure. It is incompatible with the historical era of the huts. The character of the huts will be compromised and will impact negatively on the appreciation of the huts. The whole atmosphere of the huts will change. It will have a detrimental impact on the heritage significance of the huts used at the migrant hostel. The remaining hostel huts have been there in their current format for many years and have developed an association with their surroundings. They should not be moved. Even though the 2 smaller huts have been relocated to beside the former cafe dining hall, the cafe dining hall has never been moved and has been there since 1950. In all likelihood, the original components of the hut and the site preparation for this hut are still there, which would include the original concrete base. It has been there for 72 years. Where they proposed to relocate the huts was the former location of the managers' and staff huts. No migrant accommodation hostels were ever on that location. By relocating the huts to this site, that is the site of the former managers and staff huts, makes it even more impactful on the historical accuracy of the migrant heritage at Balgownie Migrant Hostel. The huts are not pretty, but is more than just the architecture or aesthetics. It is about what the huts mean to the people of the Illawarra who may have lived in any of the migrant hostels after they migrated to or were resettled in the Illawarra starting from World War II. No other migrant hostel in the Illawarra region has survived. The 3 huts are all that remains of the Balgownie Meadow Migrant Hostel on the original site. These huts are the only physical evidence that remains that have a real connection to the migrant heritage of the Illawarra. There is very little else. The Nissen and Quonset Huts at the former Balgownie Meadow Hostel are in jeopardy again unless, as a community, we come together and make our objections to the development applications known and fight for the huts to stay where they are. Visit the Migration Heritage Project website at www.mhpillawarra.com.au and find out how you can help save the huts again. Let them stay. Don't move them away.